I think it's very obvious that Downingtown has come in here with a steely-minded purpose. They came in here into Norristown's house, and they want to beat the Eagles into the ground. And so far, they've done exactly that. They've moved the ball almost at will. Downingtown is capable of these long, grinding drives, and the Eagles need somebody back out there on defense. Here comes the Eagles defensive unit. Back onto the field. Number 31, Aaron Dykes is back in the game. This time setting up as a wingback. Helm rolling right. Flip pass to Aaron Dyke from the wingback position. Takes at least 2 Eagles to knock him down. 3 people on the tackle. Number 1, Brad Baker. James Jacobs, and again, number 40, Danny Lester. It's first down for the Whippets at the Norristown 24-yard line. Dykes in the backfield, single back, handoff to Dykes. Carries people with him. Simply just carrying people with him. Very powerful young man. Carried 3 and 4 tacklers with him. Push the ball down to the 16-yard line. Pickup of 9 yards. Number 28 in the game is Davey Wilkerson. Handoff to number 28, Wilkerson. Picks up at least 4 yards before he's brought down by a number of Norristown Eagles led by number 45, Jay Arthur. First down for the Whippets. Ball on the 12-yard line, and again, Downingtown is threatening to score. Dykes the single setback. Helm rolling to his right. Keeper. There's a penalty flag on the play. Helm gets to the 4-yard line. Penalty flag on the play. Holding on Downingtown. Preliminary signal is holding on Downingtown. That'll be a 10-yard walk-off, holding against Downingtown. First down and 20. Ball at the Norristown 21-yard line. Helm over center, I formation, another flag on the play. Illegal procedure against the Downingtown Whippets. That's going to cost them another 5 yards. It'll be 1st and 25. For a very, very brief period here, the wheels seem to have come off the machine-like Downingtown offense. Here's Downingtown at the Norristown 26-yard line. Helm over center, rolling to his left, looking deep. Ball's overthrown, intended for number 27, Sean Weber. I'm sorry, the intended receiver was Nafis Muhammad, number 22. Second down, 25 yards to go. Ball in the Norristown 26.5-yard line. Single back, single setback. Helm again rolling to his left, looking downfield. Throwing against the grain, it's well overthrown. Intended for number 89, that would be Jeff Pogum. Third down, 25 yards to go. Norristown has to stop Downingtown on this play. Shotgun formation. Oh, there's an incomplete pass intended for Omar Muhammad. Dropped the ball, and he was dropped and turned by Blaine Pierce. So it'll be fourth down and 25 yards to go. A nice defensive series for the Norristown Eagles. It was almost a must defensive series for the Norristown Eagles. Now they're in 4-down territory, so they're going to go for it. Downingtown wants to talk it over. Timeout, Downingtown. Fourth down, 25 yards to go. This should be an interesting call. There's an interesting story to tonight's game, or behind tonight's game. As we mentioned in the pregame, Downingtown was 11-1 last year, and were knocked out of the district playoffs by perennial power CB West. They were led by a young man by the name of Chris Warwick, who is presently on the team. However, he was injured, it's my understanding, early in the season, and Matt Helm took over the quarterback position, and the highly touted Warwick has been unable to dislodge him from that position. So we have fourth down, 25 yards to go. Helm over center, single back, single setback. Going to go for broke. There's a pass to number 31. That's Aaron Dykes again. Young man's a very versatile young man, has soft hands, made the catch. Was tackled by the Norristown Eagles, and Norristown will take over on downs. I believe in on that play was number 40, Danny Lester. Here's Norristown at its own 13-yard line. 9.5 minutes left to play. Blake over the ball. See if they can get something started with this offensive series. Richardson on the left wing. Tailback is Jacobs. Handoff to Jacobs. Boy, he's quick. Skitters through there for about 8 yards. I'm sorry, gained about 6 yards, but he is quick. Tiniest opening, he's through there like a gust of wind. Second down, 4 yards to go for the Eagles. Number 1 split wide is Brad Baker. Jacobs. Single setback. Richardson on the wing. Pitch to Jacobs, sweeping left, cuts back. Dragged down by number 29. That's James Van. Read the play, showed up early, made a nice tackle. 3rd down, 3 yards to go. Held the Slippery Jacobs to about to 2 yards there. He showed up very early. He reacts very well to the ball, very quickly to the ball. Number 29, James Van. A lot of ability there. A lot of ability. Norristown calls a timeout with 8 minutes, 27 seconds left to play. Well, we heard a lot, or we were told a lot pre-game about the 2 legitimate Division I prospects in A.J. Mitchell and Brandon Darlington. However, in this observer's opinion, the most impressive young man on that Downingtown defensive unit is number 29, James Van. James Van is a senior. He's 6'2", 180 pounds, very fast, great football instincts. He plays free safety. He is the center fielder on defense. And a very, very good one. He's a ball hawk. Here's Norristown. Big play for the Eagles. 3rd down and 3 yards to go. Blake over the ball. There's a fake pass. A pass was intended for number 2, Jake Williams. Defensive play made by James Van. '28, Dave Wilkerson, and number 44, Anthony Bilella in deep punt formation for Downingtown. Number 14 will be Jordan Fazzari. He'll hit the ball at about his 12-yard line. Low snap. Pooch punts. Picked up by Bilella. Hit hard by number 40 again, Danny Lester. Danny Lester has been a bright spot for the Eagles defense this evening. He's been in on a lot of tackles, showing a lot of hustle, a lot of heart. Danny Lester is a 5'11", 180-pound junior, so he'll be back next year. Here comes Downingtown, single back. There's a handoff to Wilkerson. He stopped initially by number 72, I believe. It's hard to see. That would be Nick Toto, number 72. Ball on the Norristown 43-yard line. There's Aaron Dykes plunging ahead. Mr. Dykes is a bull. He will not be denied his yardage. A very powerful runner. Downingtown is very impressive this evening. A little bit of offensive confusion here. Helm looking for a signal from the sidelines. And Downingtown burns its second timeout. 3rd down, 1 yard to go with 7 minutes to play in tonight's game. Downingtown has jumped off to a 21-0 lead. And again, as we mentioned, it's very important for Norristown to get back into this game, at least by halftime, to make at least one score, because as we mentioned, the team that loses tonight will probably be eliminated from any postseason play. And again, those 2 losses, especially to Cheltenham, The 12-7 loss to Cheltenham is coming back to haunt the Eagles and will haunt the Eagles for the rest of the season. The Quakertown game was understandable. Norristown played very well. But against Cheltenham, just wasn't there. Tight formation. Dykes breaks free, drags one tackler, keeps going down to about the 15-yard line. Aaron Dykes brought down by number 2, Jake Williams, the defensive back. Dykes just sheds tacklers. He's a workhorse. He reminds you of Weibel, the young man from Quakertown that had 39 carries against Norristown. But I think this young man, Dykes, is bigger and faster than Weibel. There's a penalty flag on the play. I don't believe that Downingtown was set on offense before the ball was snapped. Illegal procedure, that's correct. They were not set. That'll cost the Whippets 5 yards. Ball on the 20-yard line, first down and 15. Wilkerson, the single back in the backfield. Man in motion. Pitch to Wilkerson, sweeping left. He's got a lot of room. Cuts inside, knocked out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. And again, Downingtown is threatening. I'm sorry, about the 10-yard line. Picked up 10 yards. It's second down and 5 yards to go for a first down. Here's Downingtown at the 10-yard line. There's a handoff to Dykes. Dykes batters his way for another 3 or 4 yards. It'll be third down and 3rd and 1. Dykes in the game. There's that closed, packed information again. Quarterback sneak. I believe Helm picked up the yard. I believe he picked up the yard. It may be close enough for a measurement. First down. Helm picked up the first down. Ball on the 4-yard line. Man in motion. Rolling out is Helm. Pass. Touchdown. Number 87. Number 87, Zach Murray. A 6'2", 227-pound tight end, 4-yard touchdown strike. Score reads 27 Downingtown, Norristown, nothing. He was wide open in the end zone, was number 87. Breakdown in the Eagles' defensive secondary. Here's Hughes for the extra point. High snap, kick his placement down. Kick is good. With 5 minutes and 18 seconds left, Downingtown. 4 unanswered touchdowns for 28 points. Norristown has yet to get untracked. Goose eggs on the scoreboard for the Eagles. Norristown is walking off the field. They look like they're a beaten team. And there's still a long way to go. Here's Joe Hughes to kick off again for Downingtown. Baker and Brad Baker and James Jacobs are deep for the Eagles. Here's Hughes again from that left hash mark. Here's the kick. End over end, picked up by Baker. Baker at the 20, the 25, the 30, the 35, 40. Reverses his field, and he's brought down on a beautiful run by number 1, Brad Baker. Excellent return, giving the Eagles fine field position at their own 49-yard line. Excellent run back. First and 10 for the Eagles at their own 49-yard line. A return like that sometimes can breed an offensive spark. We'll see. Here's Blake. Swing pass to James Jacobs. Got up ahead of steam. Plunged for about 9 yards. Second and about 1. Nice pass. He caught the swing pass on the run at full speed. Used that speed to basically rocket his way down for a nice gain of 9 yards. Here's Blake over center. 2 men in the backfield, Richardson and Jacobs. Blake brought down by number 55 for the Whippets, Drew Scully, an outside linebacker listed at 6 foot, 204 pounds. These Downingtown boys are all big. Third down and 1 yard to go. Ball on the Downingtown 42-yard line. Power I, Richardson the up back, Jacobs the tailback. Somebody flinched on the line. I believe it's against the Eagles. I stand corrected. Offsides on Downingtown. That'll be a Norristown first down. First down and 10 from at the Downingtown 36-yard line. First down. Again, Richardson and Jacobs in the backfield, Blake over center. Draw play to Jacobs. Scoots down to the 25-yard line before he's brought down by number 40. Number 40 is Brock Willard, and of course, number 29, James Van. Van is literally the safety valve back here. Anything that leaks through that 4-3 front is squashed. Is caught and squashed by Mr. Van. Tremendous free safety. Here's Blake over center. Blake back to pass. Overthrows number 17, Davey Watson. Watson was open. Blake simply overthrew him. He was under some defensive pressure from the Downingtown front 7. Certainly had time. Simply overthrew. Again, we have to realize that these are only 17 and 18-year-old boys. And these things happen. Norristown at the Downingtown 25-yard line, 2nd and 10. Two backs in the backfield. Jacobs, the tailback, rolling left, setting up, hauled down by number 55, Drew Scully. Drew Scully leaked through the Norristown pass protection and dropped Baker for a loss. 3rd down and 10 yards to go. Norristown calls timeout. Not a bad timeout to call either. 3rd and 12. They need this score. This is their deepest penetration of the evening, and they don't want to squander it. They're going to come out. They're going to talk it over. Well, I had heard that Downingtown was a very powerful football team, but I am very, very impressed by what I'm seeing this evening. Excellent blocking, a very, very powerful runner in Aaron Dykes, and a defense that is extremely stingy, and it's keyed by number 29, that James Van. All right, we'll see what Norristown can pull out of maybe its bag of tricks here. They do need a score. It would be advantageous to them to get on the scoreboard before the end of the first half. It would be good for their morale. It would be good for my morale. Blake over center, split backs. Oh. That's a lateral. That's a lateral, I believe. I believe that was a lateral pass picked up by Downingtown. He did not, that was not a forward pass. It was thrown to the rear of Blake, and therefore was a lateral pass. Lateral pass that's not caught is a free ball and was picked up by Downingtown. And there went Norristown's biggest chance of the evening to get on the scoreboard. A lateral pass, or actually it was a lateral pass that went awry. Downingtown alertly picked it up. Here's number 34 again, Chris Tagey. Chris Tagey and Aaron Dykes, two very good runners. And Wilkerson's no slouch either. Downingtown seems to have the total package here. Here's Dykes, I'm sorry. That was number 22, Nafis Muhammad. It's right, they have a number of tailbacks. It is tailback by committee. They shuffle them in, shuffle them out, fresh legs all the time. And backs like that can simply wear a defense down. I formation. Helm over the ball. There's a quick pass. Ball's up in the air, tipped. Penalty flag on the play. Illegal procedure against Downingtown. Norristown may decline the penalty. May decline the penalty. And they're not. That's a good option. Knock them back. It'll be 1st and 15 from the Norristown 49-yard line. Single back in the backfield. There's a handoff to number 31, Aaron Dykes. Plunges ahead for about 4 yards. Jimmy Thompson in on the stop for the Eagles. Eagles call timeout. I'm sorry, Downingtown calls timeout with 50 seconds left. Second down, 11 yards to go. Well, Norristown has shot itself in the foot this evening. But then again, sometimes you have to give credit to the other guys. They're up against a very powerful opponent in Downingtown. And from what I understand, few, if any, other teams in Norristown's league would play Downingtown. That's Downingtown's reputation. Norristown stepped up and agreed to schedule this game, which shows a lot of courage on the part of the athletic department. Sometimes teams will avoid really good teams in order to polish up their record, but give the Eagles credit. They're taking on one of the perennial powers of the Chestmont League. Helm over the ball, 45-yard line of the Eagles. Rolling right, quick pass to number 3. That would be Kyle Weber, a wide receiver, a senior, 157 pounds. 34 seconds left to play, 3rd down and 7. Helm over the ball, looking to pass. Number 5 shakes loose, and he's going to go all the way. No, he's down at the 1-yard line. Down at the 1-yard line. Poor tackling by the Eagles. Number 5, that was Omar Muhammad. 18 seconds left to play. Downingtown wants to set up. 18 seconds left to play. They'll probably spike the ball. They spike the ball with 15 seconds left to play. Very smart play by Helm. Number 5, Omar Muhammad, took a pass and shedded a couple of Norristown tacklers. Norristown simply isn't tackling the way the Eagles can and usually do. 1st and goal at the 1. Quarterback sneak, touchdown. Helms from 1 yard out, snuck in, makes the score Downingtown 34, Norristown 0. With 12 seconds left to play. Here's the extra point by Hughes, whose leg is going to fall off before this night's over, between the extra points and the kickoffs. Excellent snap. The ball is down. Through the uprights. He's hit on 5 consecutive extra points with 12 seconds left to play. It's Downingtown 35, Norristown nothing. This game has gotten ugly. It's been obviously a disappointment to the Eagles, a disappointment to Coach Groves, and a disappointment to the nice crowd that came out here to watch the Eagles this evening. But in a word, the Eagles are getting shredded by the Downingtown football reaping machine. All right, Jacobs and Baker back for the Eagles. Number 26, Joe Hughes, will be kicking off for the Whippets. I would think that Joe Hughes would squib this kick rather than risk a long return with 12 seconds left to play. There's an onside kick. An onside kick recovered by the Eagles. You wonder about that when you're up 35 points, why you would make an onside kick. I suppose there's a method to their madness. It's not, well, we'll leave that go. I've been watching football a long time. It's the first time I've ever seen an onside kick by a team that's up by 5 touchdowns. All right, here's the Eagles. Blake over the ball, I formation. There's a draw play to Hughes, wrestle to the ground at midfield, and that'll be the end of the first half with the score Downingtown 35, Norristown nothing. Just a few comments before we break for halftime. We saw a very interesting offensive formation by the Downingtown Whippets. That I call it a turtle formation. I think it's clear that Downingtown is a Class A program. They are everything that everybody says they are. They're fast, they're mobile, they're physically a big team, they're well coached,